Two things. I remember January 2025, I have to schedule my second colonoscopy, reminder. So that's a sexy thought I just had. I said two things, but see, that's the problem. It's only one thing. Sophia, where's Sophia? All right, can I ask you one indulgence here? Can I please put this one guy up first, and then you'll be next, I promise, okay? But he's a doctor, so he's like pretends he's got shit to do. We have to just play along. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's been doing this for a long, long time. He's a Red Bank legend. Please help me welcome to the stage Dr. Dave Lipton, everybody.
55, Vinny?
Yeah.
You're wondering what you're going to look like 15 years from now, or what you're going to be doing?
There we go.
This is it.
Sweaters.
I'm feeble. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I got cancer.
Oh.
I know Vinny's over there thinking, geez, Dave, I told you positive shit. You know, but in the immortal words of Adam Sandler from The Wedding Singer, I got the microphone and you will listen to every word I say. I got cancer, so if there's any women out there that are into hairless, feeble dudes, see me after the show. It gets better. I found this out. I'm not making this shit up. I don't tell lies. I found out Viagra enhances the effects of the chemotherapy. Makes it work better. So for purely medicinal purposes, I'm going to be taking that stuff every day. So ladies, if you are into feeble, hairless men, this is your lucky day. But I got to tell you, it's not all fun and games, all right? You know, they prepare you for what to expect. And one of the things they told me first is, we're going to give you a cocktail. They call it a cocktail. I'm losing my taste for cocktails. They give you a cocktail of, like, for me, 4 medications. And the first one they show me, it's like blood red. It's like bright, and they said, this is the first one we're going to shoot into you. And after you get it, if you sweat, you may sweat red. If you cry or tear up, you may tear red. And if you pee, you're definitely going to pee red, but don't worry about it. All right, that's part one. I'm getting to it. Then they explain, okay, we're going to give you a dose of the chemo every 3 weeks. All right? And the first 5 days of those 3 weeks, we're going to give you this high-powered Arnold Schwarzenegger level steroid. And you're going to be energetic, and you're going to be babbly. Good time to do stand-up comedy, right? You know, and you may even get horny, all right? But then after the 5 days, we're going to cut you off cold turkey, all right? And you're going to get tired and irritable and weepy and kind of like you're PMSing. And then you'll hit a couple days where you're normal again, and then we're going to recycle it all over again every 3 weeks. So I'm thinking to myself, wait a second. I'm going to be going through these roughly monthly hormonal mood shifts. And I'm going to, something that looks like I'm having my period is going to be, they're trying to turn me into a transsexual. I got nothing against transsexuals. I don't want to be a transsexual. My pronouns are he, him, and he of the magnificent, albeit ancient penis. Hey, if I got to cater to everybody else's pronouns, you better cater to mine. There's one other thing too, and this is kind of irritating. If you're a kid and you get cancer, you get a Make-A-Wish trip. You get to go to Disney World. You know, you get to sit in the dugout of your favorite team, and everybody signs your balls, but not in a pedophilic way. You know, or you get to meet Johnny Depp dressed up as a pirate. Right? But once you're over 18, you don't get shit. And if you're a senior citizen, they just think he's going to die anyhow soon. Why waste the money? But I got a plan. All right. In about 3 weeks, I should start losing my hair. All right. So I'm going to lose my hair. I'm going to get an oversized flannel shirt, button it to the collar. All right. Put a really sad, pathetic look on my face, and start a GoFundMe page to raise $40,000 to send poor, sickly Dave Lipton to the Chicken Ranch outside of Vegas, the most famous whorehouse in the world. It's not too much to ask. You know, I don't think my wife's going to mind because she's not into hairless, feeble guys that look like Jada Pinkett Smith. Will wasn't here. Somebody had to do it. And I figure if I get an STD, who gives a shit? I'm going to die anyhow. And finally, I'll die with the biggest, huge smile on my face. So Look for my GoFundMe page when it goes up. I forgot to tell you too, one thing I forgot, the first time I got examined, one of the first times I was able to drop my pants in front of 3 women and not get in trouble. Anyhow, thank you guys very much. You've been great. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Bastard! What the hell? That's Dave. I was gonna say was Dave Lipton. That's too soon. That still is Dave Lipton. You are gonna be the first guy I can say died very cowardly in a battle with cancer. Just a lot of whimpering, a lot of why me, not very courageous at all. I'm kidding. I've always wanted to say that to someone with cancer. And it was great that you're the one.
And who better than me?
I can tell you a true story too. My name's Vinnie Fallon, and so people always go, "Are you related to Jimmy Fallon?" And I always go, "Yeah, but that's my uncle in Hoboken, probably different Jimmy Fallon." And he just passed a couple of days ago. And this is true. And then I was at a store today, and I was paying with a credit card, and somebody goes, "Are you related to Jimmy Fallon?" And I was about to do my regular, and I got a lump in my throat, and I'm like, is this it for, I'm gonna cry every time now somebody says, "Are you related to Jimmy Fallon?" And that's gonna suck. But I have the good memory of my mother also died very cowardly of cancer, very young, 61, she wasn't even trying. But she died of cancer on my birthday. That's hysterical. I see the humor in it now. I didn't at the time, but that's a funny way to go. What was the point? I don't know. I was just trying to pick. I didn't want people thinking about you, and for a second I brought it on to me, and that didn't work out for anybody. And you know who's going to pay the price for this? Sophia gave up her spot that she signed up for because Make-A-Wish came up and brought everybody down. And then I fucking piled on, and now she's sitting there like, great, and I get to go do fucking comedy now. I hate you all. So please help me over the stage, Sophia, everybody.